smiling because the time has finally arrived, y'all. Our first two Broncos have hit the lot. Let's go. Before we get started today, if you love everything auto, you got to hit that subscribe button because we bring you daily content. That's what we're all about, diving into ways to take your vehicle to the next level. Let's get right to it. So we are Akins Ford and Willies Custom Accessories, your top 8 Ford dealership nationally. Both of these are actually sold. My goal is to get both of these customers, this one's actually coming today to pick up, to do some upgrades because I feel like they both need some Willies love. Definitely got to do at least tire or even a wheel would definitely take it to the next level. The Bronco we know is going to be a game changer, but we can't wait to do some apex and covert action here in the near future. So we've got a Outer Banks in black and then an Oxford white Big Bend. Both, let's talk about the fronts initially. So up front you can tell over the grille you got the carbonized gray grille with the white Ford Bronco letter. You got the body color grille on the Outer Banks. We got LED headlights on the Outer Banks as well as a signature LED horizontal bar going on there versus a halogen light here with a smaller LED daytime running light. So both look great to me. Front bumpers, you've got the fixed TPU style plastic bumper versus the modular bumper. Obviously I lean towards this one more because there's more customization capabilities. You can take off, it being a modular bumper, essentially you can use your Bronco kit and take off certain components of it if you need to have more articulation or capability off-road. But just from a aesthetic and appearance look, much like the Jeep Wrangler, these bumpers look a little less premium to me than the modular bumpers. The modular ones tend to have that more off-road rugged vibe to it. Also we have the camera package. There's a front camera on the Outer Banks as well, and then on the side, before we get into the wheel and tire, the Outer Banks comes with body colored side fender flares. So these are actually body color painted, so that looks great versus the similar textured plastic material on the Big Bend here. Not knocking this at all, y'all, just showing you the differences between these two. And it's not going to be a bunch of information that may bore you. This is just essentially showing you these two beautifuls that we just got in and some of the key differences between the two. So do you like the gray grille or the body color grille? And then do you like the modular bumper or the entry-level style bumper there? And then fender flares, body color or the texture gray, which do you like between the two? Wheel and tire combo, we got 18s on this particular model with the black, with the milling there. You got a 255/70/18 tire, the Bridgestone Dueler AT, and then on the Big Bend, you've got 17. So you got the same tire with just a smaller wheel, 255/75/17. This is like an anodized gray wheel versus the gloss black and milled wheel. So let me know on the wheel, which wheel combo do you like better? And I definitely think, y'all, both of these need some tire upgrade at least. You put a different, slightly bigger and a little more aggressive tire on either of these, it's going to take it next level instantly. So looking forward to seeing those coming soon. As far as the tops, they went through a process of having a 3-piece hard top in black because of production. We're not able to produce those. There's a gray hard top or the black soft top. Both of these are the black soft top. And let me know what you think about the Oxford white with the soft top versus the black with the soft top. I lean more towards the white with the soft top because over here you got, a matte duller gray soft top with the, glossy black throughout. Now out back we have the same bumpers, so I hope to hopefully talk our customer into doing some bumpers when they become available very soon for the rear, and have the same bumper over here on the Big Bend also. You have the same Bronco side step bar. They actually look pretty nice to me. They have an off-road vibe to them. So I would consider leaving these unless there's a newer option like an infab, a stirrup style that would give you more rock rail protection as well as a functional step. Now jumping into Outer Banks. The Outer Banks, obviously, y'all, is a nicer packaged vehicle, and it shows, on the exterior as well as the interior. This is kind of like the limited F-150. It has that seafoam greenish blue, and it's more blue than green, but it has that gray and contrasting bluish interior attributes to it that, you know, maybe a love or a hate thing, or you may just not care either way, but I actually like it, kind of getting away from the typical black interiors. This is a kind of a good refresh. Even your upper front dash portion has that nice blue hue to it. So let's jump in and check out some more of the interior. A nice start up in the Outer Banks. So this does have the luxury package, and this does have the 2.7 engine as well. So it does have, you know, more options than the Big Ben here beside us. Very similar center cluster there. Great information from fuel economy to RPM gauge and trip odometer. And you have your rear diff lock, as well as other great features to incorporate on top here. I love how they've incorporated the switches here on the center top part of your dash. And then the 12-inch touchscreen, to me, even though the 8-inch touchscreen is very adequate, this is the next level interior screen that really sets the stage, as I've said many times, for the whole interior. And you still got your, obviously, your GOAT modes there. Everything else is very similar, but just a different overall interior color scheme with the bigger screen. Just takes this one a notch up from the Big Ben. Now let's take a look under the hood of the Outer Banks. So as I mentioned, the Outer Banks has the bigger 2.7 liter EcoBoost, and it's definitely, you can tell a pretty distinct difference in the overall torque. So this one here has 310 horsepower and 400 pound-feet of torque. So that torque really gets you going, and you can really tell that this one is just a good bit peppier than the smaller engine. So keep that in mind if you're looking for a next Bronco. 2.3 still very adequate, but the 2.7 to me is that sweet spot of, you definitely feel like you've got enough. Also, if you plan on going with a bigger wheel and tire combo, even just a tire, keep in mind the added weight that will bring to the vehicle, bumpers, etc., other accessory components. So you may need to stick with the bigger engine to kind of offset the added weight that you're going to add to the vehicle to make sure that you're happy and smiling while driving. Window sticker wise, on the Outer Banks package, you see MSRP is $51,600, and you can pause here to check out all the options and specs this particular model has. The 2.7 is rated at 19 combined, 18 and 20. And then over here on the Big Ben, we are 42 grand. I don't know if it's hard to see y'all, but this is the Big Ben mid-level package. Still have some nice convenience features and great options. I think this will be great and a good seller for us. 42 grand price point wise, and the 2.3 liter is just a couple miles per gallon better, 21 combined, 20 and 22 highway and city. Now let's jump under the hood and then jump inside to check out some interior options. So on the inside of the Big Ben, this one is equipped with the smaller 8-inch touchscreen, still very adequate. I love the center stack LCD screen there too. Just gives you great intuitive information, and you've got grab handles in all the right places. Kind of reminds me of my Can-Am, where you just want to go fast or have fun. You've got components that can make sure that you maximize your enjoyment and just feel safe and secure. I love the way the steering wheel is slightly smaller in diameter than most vehicles. It just adds to the sportiness, and just your overall handling and comfort feel is so nice. Again, more Bronco logos and American flags. Go America everywhere. You've got your GOAT modes here, which is your 4-wheel drive modes that are customizable, and you hit your center stack there, normal, and it shifts on the fly. So they've got multiple different drive modes to better suit whatever your off-road needs may be. So much like the Wrangler's window functions here on the Bronco, they're here in a great location. Now there's your side mirrors as well, and your stamped serial numbered Bronco logo, looking ever so nice. Let's check out under the hood of the Big Ben. So under the hood here, we got the 2.3 liter EcoBoost engine, mated with that great 10-speed automatic transmission. Horsepower and torque numbers, 270 horsepower and 310 pound-feet of torque. Very adequate in, I just took it for a short drive, drives phenomenal. I don't feel like it's lacking power at all, even though this is the small engine. There's hints of Bronco everywhere throughout. I love the iconic logo, just looking so great. And you've got nice all-weather floor mats available as well, and different ways to customize interior components as well. Very impressive how much the rear tailgate opens up, so you've got great capability and flexibility and room to utilize the rear cargo. There's also accessory upfit accessory items that can incorporate back here, tables and other items. Outer banks, we've got LED tail lights versus the halogen headlights found on the Big Bend, so that's another key distinct difference. These just look much more premium and elegant, and of course they're brighter as well. And very similar rear portion here, and we'll get into more of the customization options for the rear in future videos. Hope you guys enjoyed the quick video review of our first two Broncos, and you know we got it going on here at Willies at Akins Ford in Wilder, Georgia, so you got to stay tuned for more, because you know Real Deal is not going to let many more Broncos come through here without doing some customizations, because the Bronco with a little bit of love looks so much better. It still looks incredible the way they are now. It's going to be a revolutionary change for us here at the dealership, in that this vehicle is going to add a whole nother segment that we're going to love customizing and sharing and selling to all you great customers that trust in us for all your vehicle needs for over 50 years. So please hit that subscribe button, because we are just getting started. We're just getting started, y'all. Real Deal at Akins Ford in Winder, Georgia. Peace.